Hey Gemini, this is your reading for mid to end of April 2020. Starting off with the Colette Baron Reed Spirit Animal Oracle. I pulled one for you and one for the person that you are watching this reading about. You may have to switch these, okay, because sometimes the energies can be vice versa. But the first card that I got for you, I believe, is Wolf Spirit. I'm thinking that this would be you, okay? It says turn knowledge into wisdom. It is number 67. So let's check and see what the message is in the book. Okay, Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Wolf Spirit leads you deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning you to follow, asking you to take all you have learned and all you are learning and make it yours? Can you integrate it all into your body, mind, and spirit? Whatever lessons you learned along the way, do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal to your dreams, to your soul, into turning knowledge into wisdom and experience into magic. You are the one you have been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of Wolf Spirit is an auspicious omen that says you are truly in alignment with your destiny. Well, that's absolutely good news. Of all the readings I've done so far, that hasn't been the case. There's been a lot about balancing and getting in alignment. So this says that you are, Gemini, in alignment with your life path, okay? Your true calling. Where you need to be right now is where you are. And you're in a perfect position for whatever it is coming up for you the next week to 2 weeks, okay? Now your person, they receive number 27, which breaks down to a spirit or angel number 9. This is Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. So let's see what Fox Spirit says for your person, or again, if it could be vice versa for you. Think on your feet. Be alert now, for Fox Spirit has appeared, and you are meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace, and astuteness. Fox Spirit helps you to think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Now is not the time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind, a time to think outside the box and notice the many ways in which you might make a move. Aware of your surroundings and always clear on what you deserve and wish to co-create, trust that your cleverness, guided by Fox Spirit, will serve you well. Now, since your person is coming out as a fox, also intuitively, I feel like you may feel like they're up to something, or maybe they're doing something behind your back, or maybe they're not being completely honest about their feelings for you. I don't know, but there's kind of a sneaky energy with this fox here. So keeping that in mind, basically the message here is just to be prepared for anything. Manifest the outcome that you want, okay? So turn knowledge into wisdom. Think on your feet. These are the energies that we're under for you and your person. Switch those how you need them to be to fit your situation. Just take what resonates from this reading. You will have to see where it fits for you because it's a general reading. But don't take anything from the reading and try to make it fit. It could be that it just hasn't happened yet for you, or it could not be for you, okay? Typically there's going to be messages in here that are going to apply to you in some area of your life, but when it's general and not a personal reading, and if you need a personal reading, you can go to my page, my channel, and it's all there for you, how to contact me on that. But on these general readings, typically there will be, some of the messages will resonate for you, and you'll have to apply it where you need it to apply it to, okay? But it is going to be different for all of us. So, oh, before I start tarot, we have one more card. I pulled one card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. by Colette Baron Reed and Alberto Velado and Marcela Lobos. So the card that you got from that deck is number 21, which breaks down to a 3. I'm seeing a lot of 3s in the readings for next week or this week, this coming week. 3 speak to spiritual mastery. So you could be mastering a soul lesson or some type of spiritual gift that you have, right? But this card is called The Gatherer. So let's read from the book and see what the message is with The Gatherer, number 21. That number is significant for anyone. 21. Okay, so the essence of this card, it's very autumn-like. I don't know if it's the colors or the pumpkin or what, but it makes me think of fall. So the essence says, before we cultivated grains, we collected the wild bounty of nature. The gatherer finds abundant seeds, nuts, berries, and wild greens where the ordinary person sees only barren soil. The gatherer is the provider, the forager, and the gardener who collects roots and vegetables for the long winter when game is scarce. She does not hoard, trusting the bounty around her. The invitation for this card says, look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and colored your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that is all around you. The medicine to this card says, do not wander too far afield in search for what Spirit has already provided. Practice paying it forward, being thankful in advance of receiving. If you are in a scarcity mindset, open your heart to look beyond current conditions and you'll find the bounty being offered to you. Practice sharing, not hoarding. So you don't want to hold on too tightly to your resources and your money at this time because that is a lack consciousness. Money, for example, is energy, okay, and it needs to flow freely, an equal give and take. So if you're in fear that you don't know where your next meal or amount of money is coming from, then that's a blockage, and the universe can't bless you abundantly, right? Spirit needs you to co-create with God and not be negative in your thinking or thinking that you have to hoard or save or miser your money and not spend it, not enjoy it, not do anything out of fear that there won't be enough, right? There is always enough. This card is here to tell you that there is always enough and for you not to have that lack consciousness, not to have a scarcity mindset, not to have negative thoughts, okay? You want to always think positive and let the energy flow freely. Don't hold on too tightly to it, okay? And of course you want to be smart with your money in uncertain times, but we have to go by faith. We have to live by faith. When you live by faith and you're grateful for what God gives us, and we don't hold on to it and hoard it like it's our last, and we share with our neighbor, and we, handle our resources in a responsible, smart way, God's going to bless us even more, and that's how you grow in abundance, right? So it's about being resourceful. It's about being in a positive mindset so that you keep a mindfulness that there is always going to be enough. Okay, God is always going to provide what you need, and there's no reason to fear. Okay, I know times are uncertain, but that message is coming through clearly for this reading. So let's get right into it with the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels of Light, what messages do you have for the sign of Gemini, for the Gemini Collective, for mid to end April 2020? What's the most important messages, Spirit, for Gemini Collective during this time? Okay, so the first card I have is the Nine of Fire. And this card for me is all about manifestation. It's actually like this girl is pulling this from her dreams, right? Her visions, her intentions. This is what she's manifesting. She's pulling it out into her reality. So the things that you've been working on, the things that you've been manifesting for yourself, you're about to see them come to fruition in your actual 3D world, right? Six of Fire. Six of Fire is all about accolades, success. You could be getting a promotion at work. You could be recognized for the hard work you've put in, or talents or gifts that you hold, right? Be very open. You know, if you're an artist, let people see your work. If you're a writer, send it out and see if you can't get someone to help you publish it. You know, this is a time to really put yourself out there, to get a lot of attention, to draw attention to yourself, and others are going to notice. Okay, this is a minor arcana card for success as well, so you're going to be successful in whatever it is that you've been working on and manifesting into your life at this time. So both very good cards. What else do you have for us, Spirit? For the sign of Gemini for this time period. What can we expect mid to end April? What are the energies? Okay, so we have transformation. Transformation is the major arcana for the sign of Scorpio. This is the phoenix rising, okay? This is coming up from the ashes. This is an awakening, an epiphany, a complete transformation at a soul level. So you or someone you're dealing with could be going through a spiritual transformation at this time, okay? I think this is kind of the Great Awakening. This is the time that the masses are waking up, not just those of us who have been individually woken up by God in the last few years. This is on a mass scale to bring everyone into alignment in the collective. But for you specifically, or the person that you're dealing with, this is like a spiritual transformation that's occurring within this person, whether it's you or them. And that's a beautiful thing. It's also number 13, which breaks down to angel number 4, which is all about your place in the world, you know, your home, your family, finding that person that you want to share things with, and actually building a house or building a legacy for your kids. It's in the material world, you partnering up with the one that you love, and actually building a life in the material world for yourself. So what else do we have here? What can you tell me about this 9 of Fire? Spirit. Okay, so the 9 of Fire has something to do with the soulmate. So you have a like-minded person, a kindred spirit, so to speak, right? You have a soulmate or a twin flame. This is my soulmate card, 2 of Cups. There's someone who has equal feelings. They feel about you the way you feel about them. Whether they show it or not, they have an admiration for you, and you as well for them, okay? This can be a person that you've spent past lifetimes together, a person who you feel like you knew from the moment you met them, right? This is soulmate energy. It can be a family member. It can be a romantic partner. It can be a brother or sister or a friend. But you have someone who is of like mind to you. A kindred spirit, someone from your past even, maybe. And it looks like, you know, you've been thinking about this person. You've been trying to manifest maybe union with this person. And whatever this is that you've been working on creating with Spirit, co-creating into your reality, does involve this soulmate, okay? And then we have the 6 of Air under the 6 of Fire. The 6 of Fire was all about, you know, I told you to get as much attention to your art as possible, or your work as possible, or to yourself with another person if it's a soulmate or a twin flame that you're trying to get attention. You know, do what you have to do to get their attention. Or it could be that you have a lot of attention around you at this time. But this is the card of being noticed, being supported, being praised for who you are, the work you do, something like that. And this is a rite of passage, okay? This is all about moving you from turbulent times into calmer waters in a peaceful place in life. But it is part of your path, and it does have the feeling, seeing this water under this ship, that you are going through a rite of passage, something that was fated for you to go through, maybe a new cycle or a new beginning with this soulmate. But it has a fated feel to it, okay? So just means that it's something that was predestined that you are to go through, and it's a good thing. It's going to bring you soul lessons and growth, and who knows what it could bring you. A new relationship, a new career, a new way of living. I don't know. It's something though. It's good. Just have to see how it fits for you. Okay, and then we have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Earth, underneath this transformation. So this could be someone that you're actually dealing with going through a transformation. It could be you. But either way it goes, it's going to bring you together so that you can work with this person. You, this person, and spirit are going to manifest a beautiful life, okay? It could be work related. It could be that after this transformation, you're going to get that promotion that this card talks about, okay? It has something to do with your material world, your security, your stability. So whether it be relationship or career or money, you will be working together to reach a common goal. And it feels really good. So let's use this deck, Twin Flame Tarot deck by Mystic Moon and Queen of Light 1111, to look into the overall outcome for this reading. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels of the Light, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. What is the outcome for this reading for mid to end April for the sign of Gemini 2020? What can we expect? Overall outcome for the sign of Gemini. Okay, so you have the Page of Fire. This is creativity in this deck, but it's spirit-inspired inspiration. It's a passionate new idea, something that's going to really excite you. Could be a new project, new relationship, because we have a lot of relationship cards out here. It could be a new career or just something that you're creating, okay? It could be about your manifesting. But this is bringing in a union with another person, whether this is a business partnership or a love partnership. If you're single, then you won't be for long. If you're looking for employment, then there is someone that is willing to partner with you. And in the next 2 weeks, you're going to get the beginning messages of this, okay? Doesn't mean it's going to come completely into union in the next 2 weeks, but the beginnings of it, the initial message, email, whatever it is, phone call, you're going to get that idea, whatever it is, it's sparking now, okay, during this time period of mid to end April. This is very karmic, okay? This is number 11, Major Arcana for Libra. So you could be dealing with a Libra, but this is also air. Libra is air sign, just like Gemini. So basically, this is owed to you, okay? It's balancing the scales. Something, maybe this relationship or job or promotion or whatever this creative endeavor is that you've worked on did not come through because it wasn't the right time, but it was always meant for you. You put in the work for it. You had this coming, okay? This is your good karma payout because it's in the upright. And it's going to bring balance to you or to a situation. And then what was the obstacle here was disappointment. Not being grateful for what you had, only being focused on what you had lost, okay? So it's kind of like being more optimistic now, and it's coming in for you. You were about to give up on it, I'm sure, with that card coming out, but now you are going to work with this other person. Y'all are going to work with Spirit, with God, to co-create a beautiful life, career situation, whatever this is. It does feel like it's in the material world. So it could be that you're buying a house with someone, or you're coming back together with someone that you were separated from. But whatever this is, it's you being grateful, you pulling yourself out of a negative mindset and back into a positive high vibration is bringing this reward to you, this union, whether it be business, spiritual, or romantic. It's going to make you very happy, and it's going to be very productive for you in the material world. You're going to have that hand to hold. You see how they're holding hands there, okay? So it's a good thing. 2 is always better than 1, and here you have 3 because you have God involved in it as well. So that is beautiful. Let's look. I'm going to pull from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. And let's just get a card for Gemini at this time. Spirit, what can you tell us? What message do you have for Gemini? You have the Chess Queen. This card keeps coming out for a lot of us. This could be maybe just not a Gemini thing. Maybe it's a collective thing. But it's trust and strategizing. And it's number 30, which breaks down again to 3, which is an angel number, a spirit number for spiritual mastery. So I'm just noticing, we started our reading with turn wisdom into knowledge, think on your feet, and now we have strategizing. So there is no telling. Geminis, y'all are practically geniuses. Some of you are geniuses, but you are really good at strategizing. You're really good at collecting wisdom and understanding and thinking quick on your feet. This is all Gemini energy, and you are going to be needing to be at your top performance, okay? So I don't have to tell you, I have so many Geminis in my life. Geminis are my favorite sign as far as friendships go, and I really admire you guys in so many ways. Your mental capabilities, your work ethic, the way you just get up and get things done, you know, it's really to be admired. The bottom of the deck, though, we have the Phoenix rising, okay? This is all about resurrection, surrender to change. It's also an 11 for those of you that see 11 a lot. That's a sign for you, okay? You are, or this person is going through a transformation. It's the same energy, the Phoenix and transformation, which is the Death card and the Rider-Waite Tarot. It's the same thing, okay? So that's beautiful. That's what we're all here for, to just keep getting better, transforming into the higher versions of ourselves, being who God put us here to be. So as far as romance, if there's someone that you're not currently speaking with, I'm going to pull a card from the Hidden Truth Oracle, and this is what they would want, their higher self would tell you, okay? It was my fault, but I blamed you. So whoever that is for, just know that this person is thinking about this. We're going into a Venus retrograde in the sign of Gemini. There's going to be a lot of people who have wronged you in the past. This karma card is here also for this, okay? There's going to be people really going back and thinking about how they wronged you or where they didn't get it right, okay? Because when Venus goes retrograde in your sign, we go back to romantic situations a lot of times, financial situations with our money and our relationships, and we try to see where something went wrong and get the lesson, right? So somebody is doing that with you. They know that it was their fault. They know they blamed you wrongly. And then we have songs remind me of you. And then the last card is I'm becoming a better person. So this person may actually come back around to you. Once they go through this process of transformation, they are seeing the error of their ways, and it's making them a better person. Okay, they're spiritually growing here. So that's beautiful for those of you who are not in communication with your divine partner. Hopefully that message spoke to you. Okay, so let's pull from the Goddess Guidance Oracle by Doreen Virtue, and let's just see what energy Gemini is to be under these next 2 weeks or the rest of this month. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels of Light, what energies should Gemini work with? And we have Damara guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So you could be working with children. Or there could be a child specifically that needs your wisdom or your direction or your guidance or even just your love and nurturing. But this could also, and I'm feeling more strongly that this is speaking to your inner child. There's probably something here that needs to be brought to the surface and healed. Okay, it's probably part of this transformation. It could be the other person you're dealing with. If it's not you, you are to be mindful that this other person is needing to go back and deal with some things, some childhood issues, okay? And that's part of their transformation. Then you have easy does it. It says there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So, we talk about divine timing, the divine order of things. So transformation takes time. This person is growing. You saw from the card from their higher self, and you just need to take it easy on them, okay? Let's not be too harsh with ourselves or with others. Let's hold that spirit of forgiveness if that's needed and compassion, okay? So that's beautiful. I hope that helped you. And the last thing I want to pull and finish up your reading is just a postcard from Spirit. Well, and that is just a direct message from this deck from Spirit to you, Gemini. Spirit, what message do you have for the sign of Gemini? For your Gemini collective, what message do you have for the person that is drawn to this reading at this time? Okay, so we have two cards for you. The first one says, over here, there is no mystery for us to unravel as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension that you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaved your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry into glorious technicolor. So to me, this is something that's been worth waiting for is about to come in, okay? It's all about divine timing. You have a blessing that's coming in to you. It's going to bring some type of events where you work together in a miraculous way. And you did have the card, Three of Pentacles, in this reading that speaks to working together with someone. The next one says, Dear wonderful you, Gemini, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. And Geminis, we do wear a mask. There's two personalities in one body there, right? So it says, no, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know your true closeness with others, and you will also be close to spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is all about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. So this is about being real with other people, being your authentic self. It can be scary to be intimate and to be vulnerable, but it's required at this time. Okay, it's required that you share who you are with those around you, and be authentic, not wear a mask, okay? Sometimes that can be hard for Geminis because you're so used to putting on that face, which is great. I admire that of you, but this is a time to really be intimate and vulnerable, okay? And Spirit has your back. They say there is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another. So you're to release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy. That's to empower you or this relationship, whatever it is that this resonates for you. And all of heaven is supporting you in this, but you have to use your free will to actually allow yourself to be exposed and vulnerable, okay? And that also goes back to, you've got to draw attention to yourself. I'm getting that as a clear message. People need to see what you are, who you are, okay? You're going to get much praise for it, much good things for it, many blessings for it. You're going to be noticed, maybe promoted, but you're going to be recognized for who you are, okay? But in order to do that, you are going to have to make yourself a little exposed and vulnerable. But it's all part of your life path. It's a rite of passage. So it's a great reading. I hope it helped you. And until next time, I'm wishing you all light and love. Namaste.